Hi guys, welcome to the channel.
So in this video today, we'll see how you'll be able to integrate MS Teams with your LMS and especially with the Moodle LMS. So in this particular video, we'll be following the approach that is the LTI integration. Okay. So there are few steps you'll have to follow to make this integration successful. The first thing you should have a proper access or the account. So even you can go for a education one, or you can go for a separate advanced version of this, but in both case the cloud is the must. Okay, so if you come to web and search for MS Teams integration with Moodle, you'll find the details like this. So install this, and you'll also find here there are lots of plugin in the Moodle. So this is the mode type. So I will not be following this approach. So we'll be follow the LTI approach, and video are also available on the YouTube, but these are outdated one because there are lots of changes here. So this will be very helpful for you. Okay, so the first link you can click here, and you'll find the details like you'll have to visit here LMS gateway. So this will take you to registration here. So go to registration portal. So you'll be basically login with this, and then select either MS Teams LTI or Team Class LTI. To register, you can click save and next. Alright, so prerequisites are for the integration between the Moodle and the Teams the functions collectively. Moodle and Team must be set to communicate with one another. So instructions are given here. So Moodle and administrator credentials. So Microsoft Extra administrator credentials. So this is the one I was basically referring to. You should have at least the admin access. So only the admin will be able to configure initially. And Azure subscription. Okay, so this is the paid one. Subscription will be required here. Alright. So this basically will be your Azure subscription. Okay. So the first thing will be required. Now you can subscribe for Azure here, and you can Azure subscription for MS Teams. So if you type this one, okay, so even you can go for creating a free account. So this is a free tier. So in that case also you'll have to add the card details. Okay, and you will be once you will be paying, then only you will be able to access this. Okay, so this is the page basically you'll be able to access once you'll have the actual account once you register here. Okay, so I have already registered myself, so I will be not using this one. So each you must have a Azure subscription. Okay, so this is the first step will be required. Then you should have admin access of Azure subscription. Okay, so these are the prerequisites. So and this will help you once you register over the Azure, you will have both this one. Now, so once you'll have this, you'll have one URL you can go for. So this is the URL LTI .edu.cloud.microsoft. Okay, so that is why I especially mentioned the cloud one, because everything will be gone. So whatever you create a team here in the Moodle, it will be synced with your this subscription plan. Okay, so I have already tested this one. So like this I have created from the Moodle LMS, so it will be sync up, and that is only available within Azure subscription and with this cloud. Got it? Now once you will have this, then you will be able to configure your. So first thing you'll have to register, then you can configure, and the configure is never going to a single way, so both way configuration required. Does that mean? That means, so during the configuration itself, even you try with this, so you will not be able to complete from one to end. So first we will have to register here. So let's start. Okay, so first you will be able to come here. So this is the link, basically edu.cloud. So once you come here, you will click on this. Now here on this page, I have already added the one, but I can add a additional one. Okay, so I can click here, select an LTI app. So I'll be selecting basically this one. Well, so later on the admin will have access to which out of this combined one you'll be able to deal with. So later I will be selecting this particular one itself, not all these. So these options are always available. So even you can also go for this one. So Microsoft team meeting. Okay, so this team meeting LTI lets the student and educator view, schedule and join. So you can also go for, but in case you need a package, assignments, OneDrive, everything you need to have the access, then you can go for this one. Okay, so the one previously I did with was this, because I had options there to select out of this. But in this video, I'll be moving ahead with this particular one. So next, now something new is coming on. The meeting app is no longer accepting new registration. Okay, so that is why initially I suggest you many things has been stopped working. Okay, because if you come and on YouTube and you'll find the details here, you'll find the outdated video. Okay, so earlier there may be chances this might have been the support, but currently this is not in support, so I am going to cancel this one. Okay, so the first thing you know, this is not something it is going to support. Now you can also go for this one, Microsoft Team class. Let me try this one next. Yes, so the first thing it will be asking you for the registration name. So I can put here any name I want. Let's say LMS 2025-09-07. So this is a date. So you can put your any name here. Now, so it will be asking you which LMS you want to move ahead with. So in my case, it's a Moodle one. So next. Okay, so once you are done with this setting, you can put here even the space is allowed here. Okay, so let me try here. So I'm going to add a space like this. Got it? Enter a name for registration you are creating. Now next. Yeah, so this is something you'll have here, Microsoft LTI app key. So enter the provided key in your LMS system to register. Okay, so that is why especially I mentioned here. So during the configuration itself, registration itself around LTI, you will have the both way communication. So that is something, it is not something you started and will be end up here itself. You'll also have to log into your LMS and you'll have to put these details. Okay, then so these are the details we'll have to add there. Now I'm going to start here. So this is my LMS, so site administrator and plugins. So I will be searching here for external, because LTI is something external tool. So manage tools. So under manage tool, I can see the code board, slide share CC, I already have two settings. Now here I will try adding an additional one. Okay, so because I have these details, I don't have just URL, otherwise I have put it here and just click and it will be configured. But no, I have to enter some details, so I will be clicking here on this particular button, that is configure a tool manually. So I'll be clicking here. So the tool name, and this tool name will remain the same here. Okay, so if you come back here, this, okay, and what is this? So this will be coming at the time of adding your activity, so it should be in a proper and readable way. Okay, so let's say MS Teams meeting. Got it? Like this. So I am changing my name here with this particular one. Okay, so now quickly jump into this. Now it is saying what is the tool URL. So tool is something I have to use this. Yes, and description you can put, this is optional one. And at the time of creation there is option there, it will be 1.3. okay, so if you have not noticed, I will be again go back and we'll check later in this video. Now the public key type. Okay, so you'll have to make sure which type it is. So this is part of name. Sorry. So this is tool URL. So tool URL will require. So I just put it here. Now this is OpenID connection URL. Let's say. Okay, so in case you have just public URL, you can go for this one, but no, I have here with the key set URL. Okay, so OpenID connection URL. So I'll copy this one. And other one will be redirect URL. So public is set, this initial URL, and this is redirect URL. Okay, so you see here the redirect will be mentioned here. Correct? Now, so as pre-configured tool when adding an external tool. No. So I want this as a as an activity. Okay, so we'll check this one how and what is the meaning of this one. So activity means at the time of adding activity, this particular name, this name will be able, you will be able to add or select from the activity list. Now how this particular tool will appear on your page of Moodle LMS? Embed with block, existing window, new window. I'll be suggesting the new window. Why? Because maybe they sometimes will have the issue with you are not logging with the MS Teams. Then it may give some issue, but you will not be able to find the issue until you will be able to do the config and will go to network. That means that after doing the inspect element, you will go to console, then you will check the network. So you'll have to do lots of steps to find the exact issue. So it is better to move ahead with the new window, because anything appear there, it will be showing the issue here. Okay. Now restrict to category. So in my case of Moodle, I have two category. If I come to LMS, I can see I have two category here. So you can also go for creating a category wise here, but I don't want to restrict with this particular category, so I will keep this open. Now the service. IMS LTI assignment and grade service. Use this service for grade sync only. Use this service for grade sync and column management. So you'll also check this step by step in later video. Use this service. Okay. So this is tool setting. So do not use this service. That means it will not be active there. Now coming to privacy setting, share launcher name and tool, share launcher email and tool. Yes. So you must have to share the email ID. Why? Because on the Azure cloud, you must have uh, things communicated with your LMS with this email itself. So once you restrict that particular email to be synced, it will not be able to communicate properly. So it must be always on. So I can also share the launcher name with tool. Okay, so always accept create from the tool always. So these are the default settings. So at the time of creating that particular activity, you will be able to see grade. Will this be a graded one or not? So by default it will be always, but yeah, of course you will have that setting change option there. So in case you have to add these details, you can also go for it. Yeah, so organization ID, organization URL. Alright. So now I will come to next. So once you submit this one, you will find here these details within LMS. Okay. So these details will be able to see here within LMS. So I will click here the save. And now I can see this is MS Teams, this one. Now let's quickly check whether I am able to see here within course activity list or not, because this LTI integration is not complete yet. But yeah, let me take you to that page. So if I come to this course, so it's quite slow, so we have to wait here. Yeah, so this is something I am here. So I will go to a smaller course, so data 2. Yeah. So I will try adding here activity all. I can see MS Teams LMS 2025. Okay, and as I told you, this is the name. You can change if you want. So this must be readable, so that if someone come to add in an activity, they can easily see or understand what is this. Okay, so if I come here and click, so restriction access, a common setting, grade. Okay, so this is grade already coming. But here, if I would have selected on the previous page I discussed, not graded, so options will be always there, none. But yeah, so by default, this is something a default one. Got it? So if I save and display, you can put here the name. So any name you can put. So it will not be working as of now. Okay, so I will add like this. Now, if we click on this particular view configuration details, so this is just both way. You cannot start and end with one platform here. So from LMS to this particular cloud, Microsoft will have to put the details. So I will get that. We'll have to click here on this plus icon. So if I click here, I can see the platform ID. So here it will be asking platform identifier. Yes. So I will paste it there. Now I have the client ID here. I will paste here. Now I will have to paste here the key set URL. Yeah, so this is key set URL. Of course, this is will be coming here. platform authentication URL. So this is the one, platform authentication URL. Yeah. Development ID, deployment ID. So this is the 3 in my case. And access token URL. Okay, so this is access token URL. Well, so I will recheck the details once again. So I think I have put everything correct. Let's click on the next. Okay, so review and save. Save and exit. So these are the LMS provided registration details. So you can verify this. So I think it's all fine. And this is the credential details from this LTI app. Save and exit. Okay. So once everything will be fine, then only that tick option will be available for you. Okay, there may be issue later on once you will be checking the integration or creating the meeting link, but yeah, so this is something coming in a green, that means the registration was created successfully. Correct. So now you are done with this part. So this is done in your case. Registration, yeah, it is already done. And this is I already have the Azure subscriptions under free plan because I don't have much investment around this, because this is just for the testing purpose. And yeah, you can help me in like or in the comment, you can give your appreciation, and you can also subscribe to my channel. Now coming to last step, how you'll be able to test this one. Okay, so the done with this part. Now I'm going to test. You'll also find here, in case sometimes you'll want something to be deleted from here, you will also easily find the date of creation this, and of course the name is here. Okay, so now coming to click here. So when I'm going to refresh this particular page, so that I can create from fresh, and even I can go back to the main course page, and under new section I can come here under all. So this is, I can also mark this as a star, so from the next time it will be available here. So if I click on this, I can put here the first meeting, first team meetings. Okay, so I'm going to also add here the date. It's the 7th September 2025. Well, great, that is fine. But in case you want adjustment, so everything look the older pattern will be here, but you just have to create with the name only. Well, so this is something, and the option I selected, they open in a new tab, so I'll find here. So if I click on this, it will ask me to log in with my MS Teams account, and this is the account this particular user must have here on your Azure subscription plan. Okay, so here it will take time because this is something a single sign-on will be working. Now you also see here the message. Okay, so you can also consider this message. So Microsoft Team class, so class Team LTI is being deprecated and will not be available after this date. Okay, so you can check this one. So there was a problem connecting to the course Microsoft Team, so you can try again. Correct. So like this, you will be able to communicate here. Okay, so that is why I suggest you to go with the latest. That means this will not be working in my case. So this is not something we'll have to use. So I'm going to delete this one, this. Okay, so that is deleted now. So that is why in the previous LTI app integration I uses the Microsoft this. Okay, but yeah, so registration details, adding details of registration will remain the same. Like same way we'll have to put here within LMS, and the same you will have to add the details here, and again we'll have to save. Alright, but here on the selection we'll have to select this. Clear? Now I'm going to take you to the step where this registration is already done for the LMS. Okay, so I'm switching to a different my test LMS. Well, so I'm deleting this integration. So once you delete this one, it will be removed from your here under course. It will be automatically removed from here activity list. Yeah, so if you come here, you don't see that one. So MS Teams. Okay, so this is the different one, the team meeting. So that is not something. Alright, so LTI one will be removed once you delete the configuration setting here. Now coming to LMS where I already have that. So yeah, so I'm already logged in with, so directly switching to plugin. Same way I already have set up everything here. Okay, but yeah, steps remain the same here. You don't have to worry much. So the same steps, same configuration will have to follow. Okay, so this part is also done in your case. Now we are going to test LMS configuration test. Test by adding meeting link. Alright, so let's see. So on this step, so I am switching to a different LMS. Why? Because the currently I registered one is outdated, and of course I don't want to use, and I don't want to create here the more apps. Okay, so this is the one that is already here. So under general training center, I can quickly come to MS Teams meetings demo. Here under view, I will enable the edit mode. Now I can add here demo 7 September. Okay, so under this particular section I am going to add here, and I will be searching here the team. Okay, so in my case this is the name, and yeah, so this is the same name. Even you want to edit, it's always editable. If you edit here and save, automatically change here. Not automatically, we'll have to again go back to the setting of that LTI and we'll have to replace that newly name. So either way, we can first change here and put here, or we can first change within this cloud one and you put here in the LMS. Well, so I'm going to add this one. So Teams meeting testing link. Okay, so this is something I am going to add my meeting invite name. Subject of meeting will be this. Let's say I'm also adding the date here. Here I'm just adding. Great. Same way we just check this one. Allow. Why it is coming here? Because at the time of creation here within the LMS configuration, I am not checked grade there. Okay, so the previous example that is was not working, I checked the grade, but in this case I not check, so that is why it is appearing like this. I'll have to check and make sure the grade I am looking, I'll have update here, save and display. So, well, so again in this case I have also choose here open in new tab. So this is, so again I will have to sign up here. So if you contact your administrator, send this info, request add this. Well, so I will not be doing this. So yesterday it was working fine. Yeah, so so let him try doing here on the incognito mode. Sorry. Yes, so this is count. Okay, so 53 I will have to look for. So yeah, of course. So with LTI, you might have issue with the cache. Okay, so you'll have to make sure you are doing all the thing stuff. So once you are all tested good, it may be only issue with the cache. Yeah. Now you just saw here, the issue was with the caches one, and I try for 3-4 times, but yeah, it's still not working. Correct. So this is something you'll have to here. So once you click on this, once you log in for the one time, it will not be asking you again and again. So once you will have to log in one time in your system. Okay. So now I am going to create a meeting link here. New meeting. So this is first meeting of testing MS Teams integration in Moodle. Okay, now here the option will have, or will be able to add all the users that is only available on your Azure cloud, not enroll within this course, because I have enrolled here I guess more than 2. So if I quickly come to participants page, I can see I have 3 participants, but you see here only one is coming. Why? Because this user is the only one that is available on the Azure. Okay. Now, so this is something at 5:30 I want this, and all your description you can put here. Okay, so this is testing description. Alright, so spelling mistake is here, but yeah, I don't want to be perfect here. So if you scroll on top to top, you'll find the save button here and also the cancel on. If I save this meeting will be created. So it will take time. We'll go request to Azure cloud and it will create. Well, again, if you come back to the course, so there is nothing like rocket science. If you go here within this particular one, now you'll be able to see all your listed. The list of, if I click here, join and create, I can see that list. From anywhere, if I log in, I can see that under my plan meeting. Okay, so let me come here on the MS Teams. Yeah, so I'm going to open this Microsoft Team here. And I will quickly check whether the newly created here the meeting, these details are being synced with or not. Okay, so it must be synced here. So again, it is taking time here. Well, so this is how I'll be able to create a meeting. We can create n number of meeting. Okay, just wait for a moment here. So this is taking time. Yeah, so now if I come to calendar, yes, so this is first meeting of testing MS Team integration in Moodle. Okay, so this is first meeting. I just created one, and I can also see other details I added here. So these are spelling mistake, and you see here. Okay, so this is how you'll be able to quickly, and yeah, of course it will take your 30-minute at least time to integrate LTI with Moodle, and these are all this that we have. But yeah, in case you need any help, you can ping me here on the description. You can put, I will also adding this stuff on the description. You can comment me out in case you need help, and for any consultation service you can also ask me here. Okay, thank you for watching this one.